let's talk about project pricing. On average, a typical website design project from us costs anywhere between $75,000 and $150,000, which is spread across 6 months evenly. Each phase or aspect of the project has their own associated cost to it. So you have your discovery, your creative, your development, your launch, and then your add-ons. The complexity of the project from a technical standpoint and experiential standpoint influences the cost, and the size of the website also influences the cost. Projects that we're doing that are on the lower end of that range, closer to the $75,000 mark, are a little bit of a smaller sitemap, a little bit simpler of complexity from like a experiential standpoint, and the clients are typically owning things like copy and SEO. Projects that are on the higher end in that 150 range is a little bit more of a experiential site. It's a larger sitemap and footprint, and we're typically helping with everything end to end, including the copy, the SEO. Sometimes the projects are multilingual, sometimes there's dynamic content associated with it. We try to work with our clients and their internal or external resources that they have. Some of the clients that we work with have smaller marketing teams and they have a lot of things that they need to accomplish. And then sometimes there is larger client teams and we can kind of plug and play what we end up doing to just make it a better fit for them. So on average, it fits in that window. Last year, we averaged in the $100,000 to $125,000 range. That's just what a typical build costs for us. What should it cost to support and maintain your WordPress website? The type of project that you have, whether it's e-commerce or B2B, comes into a factor, and the platform that you're using also comes into a factor. We're typically building WordPress websites and we're making the site modular. So while our clients do have the capabilities to do a lot of things themselves, we do have the support system to be able to help them in ways that make the most sense for them. So our support aspect of the agency has 3 different tiers. We call them essentials, scale, and growth. Essentials tier, think I want the website to be secure, updated, all of the technical things are handled, miscellaneous bug fixes, installing new plugins, and just general website assistance. So clients that tend to fit well in the essentials tier are clients that have a few people internally that are comfortable going into the back end of the website and making some visual and content updates themselves. Scale is our middle tier. Includes everything in the essentials tier, and in addition to that, we help with some UI UX design requests regularly. We have an issue response SLA. This typically is for clients that want to do initiatives and grow the website, but also have resources internally that can also help us do that. And then our growth tier, which is our highest support tier, think you just want to hire like a whole internal team because you don't have an internal team. So that gives our full suite of offerings, including our security SLA, but we'll be able to help with planning, doing new page designs, integrations, custom modules, copywriting, content personalization. Like, you really get to hire our whole team to be able to work with you. That tier also has our 20% performance guarantee associated with it. Our support aspect in general for what we're doing is typically done over the course of 12 months. It is flexible, so you can scale up and down in the tiers, but you can also opt out. And again, our sites are built in a way to where if you had like an internal WordPress developer resource, they could handle like the typical WordPress maintenance, like the technical stuff. But a lot of our clients like to just have us do it. I'd say about 90% of our build projects transition into support agreements. So it's helpful, it's flexible. We provide reporting and our clients tend to like it. Our average client lifecycle in the support area of the agency is between 3 and 4 years. The most successful website projects typically take 6 months to complete end to end. Over the last 12 years, we've created hundreds of sites for a variety of different brands, and usually 6 months gives us enough of a window to be able to understand the client, their audience or customer base, whoever's going to be viewing the website, and then their physical needs from an admin, like backend standpoint, and be able to work with them to go through each stage of the process in a pace to where they can continue to do other initiatives, but also make progress with us and have time for healthy debate and creating new hypotheses and testing and trying different things. So, the stages that we typically bring our clients through are discovery, creative, development, launch, and post launch. The first half of the 6 months is usually where discovery and creative happens. We're doing workshopping, we're having meetings, we're doing creative, we are doing copy, and really just strategizing and planning for the entirety of the project. The second half is execution on what we had gone through earlier. So we are going through building the site, testing it, doing all the integrations, content injection, and going through and launching the site, and then handling all the post launch aspects of things. So, could these projects be a little bit shorter or a little bit longer? Yes, it really just depends on the complexity of the projects and what the goals are, and just the construction of our clients' teams. Sometimes it's a couple of people on the project team, sometimes it's a dozen or more. We have found the 6 month window typically ends up allowing for us to make the most successful sites with our clients. How do we ensure that we are setting the right visual direction for our client projects? Well, it is a combination of client exercises that we do and just our team's experience in general. For our website projects, our creative team members are our creative director or associate creative director, a UI UX designer, and 1 to 2 visual designers. We typically go through, create and review site inspiration documents with our clients. So we want to look at a multitude of examples in the industry, outside of the industry, and just look at things we like, things we dislike, talk about the direction for the brand. And then that helps us start to create mood board. Our mood board exercises are kind of fun because we create and present 2 initial ones, knowing that we are trying to kind of get over this decision barrier for clients to get feedback from them. We usually do a more conservative mood board option. So something a little bit more close to what they currently have, a little bit more reserved. And then we present an option that is really pushing the boundaries, knowing that we won't want them to pick either of them outright, but we want them to be able to identify and communicate things that they like and dislike about each of those. And then we will come together and present another iteration of that. Our mood boards are typically a blend of sections of sites or a site, and sometimes like a fully constructed page, just so we can give them, just if they have trouble giving us feedback, like presenting a page tends to work a little bit better. Why is WordPress our choice of CMS for B2B sites? Great question. Scale, ease of use. It's the most widely adopted CMS on the internet. It has a more efficient build time, and our ability to train our clients to use the website afterwards to create new landing pages, pull reports, run A/B testing, post resources and articles and videos, and really just be able to leverage the website to help fulfill all of their marketing needs. It tends to be the best platform for that. A lot of our clients come to us, and one of the most common pain points that they have is they want to be able to have a marketing meeting in the morning, and by the end of the day, have a new landing page that they can run marketing or demand gen efforts towards. And us making the sites modular and making them perform well, and then enabling all of their tracking and event and goal tracking on there tends to work out really well for them. They also have the option to internalize the website afterwards if they have like a WordPress resource internally. And our clients tend to be a little bit more familiar with the platform from previous experiences. So we like to use it. It's the most commonly used platform on the internet. It's constantly being evolved and expanded and built upon. They have a really robust plugin, I guess, marketplace, and a lot of developers are looking to advance it even more. So we tend to like it. So I would try it.